Pan-Africanist movement was used to justify the Tigray genocide during the height of it, and let us talk about it. In the Tigray genocide, approximately 600,000 out of 6 million civilians were killed, and approximately 120,000 women were raped, 8 to 10% of which was a severe sexual assault. And thousands of Tigrayans living outside of Tigray in Ethiopia were conspicuously arrested or put in concentration camps. And during the height of this genocide and this very brutal war that put so many lives at stake, remember clearly how some Ethiopians started amplifying a movement called No More. Though it was framed as a movement fighting against Western imperialism and neo-colonialism, the context in which this movement started was in response to the media coverage, to the very minor media coverage of the Tigray genocide. These media coverages included satellite imagery of what was happening in Tigray, interviews with victims of the Tigray genocide who suffered brutality. They also showed the reality of the mass starvation that was going on in Tigray during the height of the Tigray genocide. And yet many people viewed that as like the West trying to peek into African affairs. Unfortunately, many other Africans who do not have an in-depth knowledge of Ethiopian affairs joined in on that movement because they believed it was the very thing that it was not. And this movement was most active when innocent civilians were dying in droves. This isn't the first time something like this happened. It is becoming an increasing trend for people to use Pan-Africanism or other appealing ideas to push a more subtle agenda. Please continue spreading awareness about this, and thank you for watching.